Hi guys, this JS. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show 5 most smallest armies in the world, so let's get start. Number 5, Tonga. Tonga have 700 active military personnel and 107,122 of population. Tonga located in South Pacific Ocean about 700 kilometers southeast of Fiji. The Tonga Defense Service has a long history going back to World War I, where Tonga was a part of the New Zealand Expeditionary Force. The formal Defense Force entity came into being at the start of World War II and carried out operations with New Zealand and the US in the Solomon Islands and other parts of the South Pacific. More recently they have been involved in the Afghanistan and Iraq conflicts. Over the last 5 years the TDS has expanded its military strength to around 700 personnel, along with infrastructure such as barracks, a new mess hall and general military equipment like rifles and things. Tongan Marines do their traditional dance. They are a big unit. Don't practice hand-to-hand combat with them. Number 4, Sao Tome and Principe. Sao Tome and Principe have 600 active personnel and 187,000 population, located Gulf of Guinea, about 300 kilometers off the coast of Gabon, Africa. Sao Tome and Principe is the smallest Portuguese-speaking country in the world and the second smallest country in Africa after the Seychelles, which is also a small group of islands but in the Indian Ocean, not the Atlantic Ocean like Sao Tome and Principe. The army is variously described as being too small to be effective, rife with corruption, and hampered by an extremely humid and wet tropical climate. On top of that, poor salaries and living conditions have led to several failed coups over the last 20 years. Number 3, Antigua and Barbuda. Antigua and Barbuda have 170 active military personnel and 90,000 of population, located in Caribbean, about 400 kilometers southeast of Puerto Rico. The Antigua and Barbuda Defense Force, ABDF, definitely exists, and the figure of 170 appears to be pretty accurate, but like a lot of these small nations, Antigua and Barbuda doesn't like to talk about its military too much. When it's the second smallest in the world, I guess that's fair enough. We do know that new recruits go through a pretty extensive basic training process. The course is 5 months long, which is pretty long as far as basic training courses go. The recruits learn marching drills, minor field tactics. Learning major field tactics would probably be a bit of a waste. Basic security, arms training, and 30 hours of swimming. Number 2, St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts and Nevis have 150 active personnel with the population of 53,500, located in Caribbean, about 300 kilometers southeast of Puerto Rico. Reports vary on how big the St. Kitts and Nevis army is. The official government website makes no mention of their army, although it does have press releases referring to their defense force. One welcomes 25 new soldiers, another talks about a new male barrack that can accommodate 200 soldiers. Based on this evidence, the country clearly has an army. Their Coast Guard falls within the defense force structure, so this boosts the numbers a bit. As an aside, the US recently gave the SKN Coast Guard 2 boats, accompanying towing trailers, spare parts, and a 4x4 Ford F-350 pickup truck. Handy having the pickup truck. Number 1, countries with no army. Has countries don't have an army. Some of them have a small paramilitary force, civil guard or similar, but it's just not the same as having something you can call an army. Like Costa Rica, Iceland, Mauritius, Monaco, Panama and Vanuatu, that they don't have any army.